6? We had a reschedule here. This was the game that was supposed to be on Saturday night. No one plays Seraphine in my team. Here we are, Maria's Dungeon versus Maximus Gaming. We had a bit of snafu, you could say, earlier. We had a bit of a dilemma with Maximus Gaming believing multiple counts on Maria's Dungeon may be Smurfs or something. They didn't recognize the cast accounts, so looking a little bit sus. But we got that sorted out. I assured them that we know pretty much all these players as returning BTL players. The first challenge, load again. Last place team smurfing. Let's go. That's right. The Dungeon team. Yeah. So there was some dilemma, and we had to get mods, aka me, to go in there and say that this game is fine. We gave them a little bit extra time to do some drafting once they figured out who was going where. It looks like they weren't aware of which IGN was going where, as they didn't have. I don't think they had access to the lineups forms, so we got that figured out. We got a new person to captain role. We are now here on the Rift. I'm sure there is lots of things to be proven here from these two teams now. These two teams are both not doing very well so far in the standings. They almost beat Gogurt though. That's true. That's true. That's true. Maria's Dungeon. We have for the side of Maria's Dungeon, we have Fishing Frenzy, The Rock up in the top lane playing The Rock Malphite. In the jungle, we have Mooing Cowbells. I honestly, the thing I think about Mooing Cowbells the most that's to note is he's well known for playing Garen Jungle. He hit that Garen Jungle game in that in-house before the season started. That was where he popped off. That where he had the one shot versus his now teammate Sophie, actually. LC Bane is normally the support player from Reasons, but he'll be playing mid lane, which is something else that Max's Gaming was kind of questioning, like, oh, who's this guy playing mid? Is some Smurf? He doesn't have any mid lane accounts. Well, you're not wrong. He doesn't play mid. So LC Bane holding it down in the mid lane, filling for them in the mid lane. And in the bot lane, we have the combination of Jaw and Sophie. Jaw and dozing off in the mid lane, dozing off on her Janna, which is something that she used to be one of the top 500 Janna, I think either NA or in the world. So very well known for Janna back in the day. That is Sophie and Jaw in the bot lane for Maria's Dungeon. For Maximus Gaming, we have all sorts of people. We have pay for free LP in the top lane on the Gnar. We have an engage here in the bottom. RP Kiwi is going to engage with the hook onto Jabba. We'll get very low. The ignite will go down. There is the E forward. There's the flash forward. There's the first blood for Jaw in the bot lane. Jaw and Doza got popping off so far with the first blood. Wait, I expected different names from Maria's. I recognize most of these names. I know, right? Essentially, what that conversation with Maximus Gaming told me is they haven't watched any of the games of BTL so far because all these people have already played. None of these people are very questionable. If you've been watching BTL, you recognize all these names. No one here would be thought of to be a Smurf because, well, we know all of these people. They've all played before. Anyways, so on the side of Maximus Gaming, up in the top lane, we have Pay for Free LP. Pay for Free LP was someone who actually did play in an in-house before. I think he was here. I think I was potentially looking at him for a role on Mob Mentality, but that ended up not happening. And now he's playing here for Maximus Gaming. We see Cozy Nebula in the jungle. Snow Returns returning to the mid lane. We saw Snow Returns, I believe, last weekend. And that's 5 EM Tex and RP Kiwi in the bot lane. I think all this is the same lineup I think we saw Maximus Gaming play on Sunday. These names are from week one and even preseason scrims. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We know all these names. Ooh, a good hook. So RP Kiwi lands onto Dozing God. Dozing God potentially looking to actually may die here. I'm gonna try to do what she can. We'll go down to the zap from Jinx. There goes Dozing off. Going down. The first gift of Cozy Nebula to the bot lane successful for Maximus Gaming. And but now both ADCs with the kill. But hello, welcome all to your rare Thursday night BTL stream. Hopefully we don't get too many more of those, but you know, things happen. Ooh, another good hook from RP Kiwi here, landing these hooks on the Thresh. Moon Cowboys and Cozy Nebula are going to get into a bit of a fight here. And oh my god, look at the damage coming out of Mundo. Mundo just absolutely tearing up this. Yeah, the horse goes down to the power of Mundo, who will go where he pleases. Oh, and engage from LC Bane here in the mid lane. Going in on Snow Returns. With Janna coming up from the bot lane. Oh, but the Ignite from Snow Returns able to get the kill onto the Corki. And that'll be another kill going over to Maximus Gaming. Mundos go where Mundos please is very, very true. Inviction in Defiance. Is Chicken Gang still in the Risen League, or did you guys, is that league over? Or did you guys drop out of it? Because Thursday is typically when your matches are, right? It's over. Okay. How'd you guys do? Did you guys get a win? Get a win for BTL? In our good name? Maybe one? Maybe even a game victory, not a match victory? Oh yeah, sir, we can say that. Hell yeah. Oh no. Let's just say everyone played top lane once. Damn. We outie. Nah. It's all good. You know what? You tried. Ethan top of Smurf. Nice. I'm eating some crab rangoons right now. If you hear some of those crunching. After I had some fried rice from this Thai place. No good master players nar. Find that out. No good master players nar. Oh no. Speaking of nar, we have nar. Ooh, and engage in the mid lane from Snow Nebula to net him a solo kill. By Snow Nebula, I just combined two names there. From Snow Returns, Fishing Frenzy in the top lane, looking like he may be in trouble. Got the Gnar. Here is the hook in the bot lane. We should have a 3v3 between. Does it? Here is the hook. Oh, but there is the fear from Mooing Cowbell doing a lot there. A lot of CC, but oh my god, look at the Mundo. The Mundo continue to go where he pleases, a double kill. 4 or 5 EM techs. Looking very good so far for Maximus Gaming. 6-2 start. That was hot. Hey guys. Hello, Higglekins. Corky with package in the bot lane. Maybe looking for something. Ooh, but Mundo is here. Mundo is going to make sure that you can't go where you please. Is Indefiance going to be co-hosting this evening? I didn't even ask him, to be honest, because I was kind of busy right up until the broadcast, and it was kind of last second, so I didn't. I'm on a walk from a dispensary at the moment. Oh, okay. Ooh, a hook. Another hook from RP Kiwi lands and dozing off goes down. Okay, so yeah, he wasn't available today. Yeah, this is kind of a if you think BTL is normally scuffed, come to us on the day of a reschedule. Let me tell you, we are scuffed on these days. I'm honestly surprised that we even have I even got the logos and the team names right. What, you cop? Not yet. At this spell? Looks good, man. The overlay? Oh, oh, paper free LP going in on Fishing Frenzy with the Gnar, with the W passive. Oh, he's gonna, but Fishing Frenzy's gonna get out of there with the Q. Give me some of that movement speed that you got right there. I need to get out, and he's out. I said he got hella goods. Here's we got a teleport coming in. From Fishing Frenzy and the ultimate in from the Hecarim will not be able to steal the Baron, but we're going to see Malphite engage in on the back line as well as the bot lane of Mirzan. I realize that we are not quite zoomed out here, but there is 2 kills going over to Fishing Frenzy. But here is the Vladimir. The Vladimir's coming, doing a lot of damage. Going to ult the Ezreal solo. Ezreal's going to try to do what he can. Ezreal's going to be doing a lot of damage actually, but oh, not quite enough. Almost survives the Vladimir, but not quite. Here is LC Bang going to try to do something, but another Vladimir E will hit the Corki. The Corki will try to run away. Dozegoff will not be able to get out of here. Will get run down by the Mundo. And more kills and another one team fight for Maximus Gaming. With a 4 for nothing. 4 for 0 in that fight. Maybe someone did die but respawn. But very one team fight from Maximus Gaming. Maximus Gaming up 12-4 and 3K in this game so far. SpongeBob Rock. Let's go, Maria's Dungeon! What's good, Tony 2 Raw? Maria's Dungeon definitely struggling in this game so far. I think this is an FF. Oh, Maria! What do you mean? You guys have scaling. You have Corki and Ezreal. Jaw is a great late game carry. Never surrender. Hell yeah. I'll root for Maximus. They fell apart the other day. That poor captain. They're fine. Looks like they're doing fine now. I think this will be Maximus Gaming looking for their first victory. Marie's Dungeon may be looking for their first victory as well. I'm not sure. Wait, did they win a game last weekend? I don't remember. Did they win their Sunday game? There is a Rift Herald in the mid lane. The Vladimir is looking quite big. Looks like we have some positioning for a gank bot side. Oh, here's another engage here from Snow Returns, blowing up LC Bane. Another absolute just like burst of damage from the Vladimir in the mid lane. But we do have, looks like a successful gank in the bot lane. That'll be a double kill for Jaw. And looks like, oh, Mundo may be picking up some kills here. Gonna try to do some damage to Mundo though. But Mundo is a monster. Ah! He's a monster. And then the Q over the wall from Koji Nebula able to net him the double kill. As in response to the gank bot lane. And meanwhile, that Vladimir is a monster in the mid lane. Holy. Yeah, the Vladimir. Doing some things in the mid lane to our boy LC Bane. Normally, like I said, normally support player filling in mid for Maria's Dungeon this game. Walking up to a Blood that has F ignited ult is kind of yikes. Yeah, the bat is also 3-0 and very strong. Yeah. Unfortunate there. It does look like Weird Dungeon, in terms of hope, um, maybe in the hands of Jaw. And see what Fishing Frenzy can do up in the top lane. Has a bit of difficult matchup himself. 6 down 6k. This is about to be the third dragon going over to Maximus Gaming. They will now be on Soulboy. It looks like there's a lot that LC Bane will be able to do here. LC Bane will walk up to the bush and get hooked by the Thresh, able to use the package to get out. Some decent damage coming out of the Ezreal. Who's looking to scale into this game? The Corki trying to engage on the Jinx. Not going to quite be able to get there. Another engagement pay for free LP. The Gnar ulti into the tower. Fishing Frenzy going to try to get away. The unstoppable force will not be enough. Pay for free LP gets the free kill. Up in the top. Here's another gank from the Hecarim onto the Jinx. The Jinx is pushed into the tower. There is a teleport coming in from the Gnar. Looks like Maria's Dens could be potentially be in. Moon Cop is going to try to get out of there. There is the Janna. Knock up onto 2. There is the Janna ultimate. They're going to be able to dodge the Jinx ultimate, but there is the hook on to Jaw. And there's 5 members of Maximus Gaming are in the bot lane. And that's another one team from Maximus Gaming, resulting in a tower as well. And now a 20-6 lead for Maximus Gaming here, up 8k. For me, coach, I think it's time I come back. Yo, Maria's dungeon. If you're serious, Tony, you can talk to Maria. Maria is looking for players. They are looking for players. She is still looking to bolster that roster. Looking for subs. She's afraid that she'll be losing some players to the SDC soon. I'm telling you, FF, I'm serious. Hey, Maria, Tony's trying to play. What role you play nowadays, Tony? You still Darius want to check up at the top lane? Because it looks like they have a top laner. Moon Calba, they were able to slay the Jinx there. Here's a teleport coming in from the Corki. Moon Calba is going to try to stay alive as long as possible. There's the ultimate from the Ezreal. There's the exhaust onto LC Bane. LC Bane teleports to the tower, but just goes down. And the blue team tower will go down. And it's a double kill for the Mundo. League over army. Everything but support. What a gamer. Hold up. As being heard, what's this that you have said here in Viction? I think MSD could win this still. Okay, we got a believer, baby. Hell yeah. This game, it's still anyone's game. Ezreal could be the answer, to be honest. You never know. What will Tony count as, Tito? I don't know. I'll probably count him as Plat. When's the last time Tony even played League? He's probably Plat. I wouldn't count him as diamond anymore. I don't know when the last time he was diamond. Like it's been a while. He's kind of like Sophie, a little bit washed up. Been a while. Took a large break from league. But we saw Sophie made it back to diamond in like 70 games. But Sophie hadn't been playing for a while, so I'm comfortable calling Sophie a platinum player. RP Kiwi. You saying that you're bad, Tony? I'm a god at ADC. Now I'm not saying that you're bad. What? Needs to build Sarah's Grudge ASAP. What does that do again? All these new items. Damage slows enemies. Ah, okay. Ooh, oh my god, the engage from the Vladimir with the massive ultimate. Trying to pop multiple people. There's a double kill for the Jinx. The Vladimir is doing a lot of damage. There's an unstoppable 4. Snow returns. Moving Cowboys is over by the Dragon. Gonna try to make something out of it. The Dragon will be resetting, but it should be enough. Oh my god, the Ezreal ulti will not be there in time. I was believing and dreaming. Desert ulti will not be there in time. That's another dragon. That'll be the soul point. The Ocean Soul goes over to Maximus Gaming. Armor pen. Damage slows enemy and gives armor pen. Gotcha. That does seem like a good item for Ezreal. And they're going to take the Dragon Soul and also go for the Baron. Blue team has an on-the-way ping over to the Baron. Oh, it looks like Moon Cabos could be in trouble. Snow returns, stops the recall, thinking, you know what? I think I can kill this man. But the Horsey will get away, and that will be a Baron going over to Maximus Gaming. Maximus Gaming have a complete objective control of this game so far. 4 Dragons to 0, 6 Dragons to 0, 1 Baron to 0, multiple. Did they get 2 Rift Heralds as well? I don't quite remember. Wait, don't I have a timeline that would tell me that? One of these buttons. I can't tell. Whatever. They got at least 1 Rift Herald. Yeah, after that fight at Jack, I'm gonna take back what I said. Ocean on Mundo, Vlad, and Nar. Yeah, this is whew. Oh, you know what? I respect the mental. Mirror does it. They haven't surrendered yet. They're still in this one, baby. Let's get it. I believe as long as they believe. I get weekends off here. Oh, yo, Maria. Tony got weekends off. Good man could be smurfing. You know, my team is also looking for a new ADC, Maria. So I mean, if it depends. PvE could use a new ADC. We could see what Tony can do out there. We maybe give you a tryout, Tony. A test run. I could put you in contact with the people over at PvE. The hook does not land. Okay, Tony, bet. Oh, Maria gonna snatch him up? Yes, test run. Let's get it. I'll give since Maria's here in chat, I'll give the priority over to Maria. Whoo! Vladimir doing damage. Thank you for the follow, Cozy Nebula. That is the jungler. That's the Moona that you see right there in front of you. Okay, Maria's doing their best. 15k gold lead for Maximus Gaming. 8 towers to 0. 4 dragons to 0. Maximus Gaming putting on a very dominating performance here. Is this time to change the power rankings? Perkisons. Thank you for the follow as well. Woo! 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 The damage coming out of Vladimir is quite heavy. There's a double kill for the Jinx. Maximus Gaming dominating performance here so far. There's the ultimate from the Ezreal. There's the ultimate from the Jinx. Going to try and see if they can pick up some kills along the way. There's a shutdown going over to the Ezreal. The game's not over, baby. The game's not over. There's one inhibitor tower going down, but Ezreal is shooting some mystic shots, doing some damage. LC Bane is gonna use this package. Will go down. There's the second Nexus tower going down. There's some Qs there. We're gonna try and see if the Nexus is getting real low. The sun's getting real low. And that we're gonna have the game going over to Maximus Gaming and dominating 29 to 8, 10 towers to 0. Almost a perfect game for Maximus Gaming, and there it is. That's our one game of the evening. Congratulations to Maximus Gaming. I believe that may be their first victory. But well, I mean, we gotta update those standings. But there it is. Our one game of the evening. Thank you for tuning in. We got a rough start, but hey, they ended up doing just fine. In the actual game, lots of damage coming out from Ezreal. Ezreal doing his best, giving it a good old college try. There is Jaw on the Ezreal. Jaw, all the memes about Jaw. Jaw had a very solid game here, and of course a very solid game from the Vladimir as well. GG.